All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. You ready for some high-speed action tonight? Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to the Brickyard, baby. This is TurnLeftTV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. The High Octane Racing League Buschwackers Series heads to Indy, the Yard of Bricks, for race number 6 in that 2020 fall season. Should be a great one, man. 60 laps here, and things heating up in this series. About halfway through, we're on the back half of this season, and what a way to start off the back half, huh? That's right, baby. It's Indianapolis. It's the Buschwackers Series. It's High Octane Racing League. It's the best racing league on the planet. And here we go, boys and girls. We're about ready to get after it. Well, it's Indianapolis tonight, the Brickyard, the Yard of Bricks, the crown jewel of motorsports. And it's the Buschwackers Series, race number 6, headed your way right here on TurnLeftTV. All right, hey, thank you so much for coming in to TurnLeftTV. We are in the practice session right now. Take a look at 15 drivers here joining us right now in the practice session. Again, thanks so much for coming in. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, and this is a great track here, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So 2.5 mile oval. Really, you want to call that an oval? I think it's a big rectangle. But a great track. Absolutely love this track. And again, thank you so much for coming in here to TurnLeftTV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, the broadcaster. And Sadie the dog, she's also commentating for me here. And not really, she's laying on the sofa asleep. But hey, thanks so much for coming in. Got a great race here for you tonight, and appreciate you being here. We'll take a look at the track here at Indy, a 2.5 mile, banking in the turns, 9.2 degrees down the straights. It's flat, baby. I think you really got 4 straights here, honestly. I mean, the short shoot, I mean, it really, it kind of depends on how you look at it, but definitely gets flat there, and it's a fun track. But I think right now it's all about corner entry at this track here. You got to really set yourself up for in turn 1 and also turn 3. Transition through the short chutes and out of 2 and 4 respectively. Oh man, I got a little chat situation here going on. We've got to get that figured out. Let's see if we got that up there. Uh-oh. Hold on here. We got to get that chat up there. I don't have it up there right, so. Just when you think you got everything worked out, you know, something hits you from left field, doesn't it? We'll get that worked out. Hey, there we go. Look at that, Zora Child joining us. I couldn't race tonight, but I'll be watching. Well, hey, awesome, man. Hopefully you make a lively chat session for us. But thank you for supporting TurnLeftTV and supporting High Octane Racing League. And we'll look forward to you getting back out on the track soon. We're going to take a look at the season standings here. Top 10, Lucas Sinfer with that big win last week, propelling himself to the top of the charts. Artur Vieira is in second. See Colin Matiak shown in the third position. Just behind is Paul Brown, 1 point back there. Ed Palumbo in fifth. Sean Jacobs sits in the sixth position. Preston Hassel, Lauren Stoppaward tied for the seventh spot. Ninth place is Todd Robillard, and Michael Ware sits in the 10th position. Coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be back at it with the IndyCars. That's right, High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. Phoenix Raceway, race number 3 in that series. And excited about this, 200 laps from Phoenix. That it will be a great one. Another short track headed your way in the IndyCars. So pretty tight points battle going on there. No, I can't say pretty tight points battle. Man, Ricardo Almeida is spanking the field right now. Does anybody have anything for that guy? We're going to find out at Phoenix. Coming up tomorrow to be live right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming in and joining me here on TurnLeftTV. Peace to everybody out there. Hope everybody's being cool to one another and being healthy and being safe and being kind. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and you can share my videos with all your friends. Hit the thumbs up. Let me know you were here. I like that. Again, share my videos with your friends. Any social media platform that you can share YouTube videos, I encourage you to share the YouTube stuff from TurnLeftTV. Also, I would like to say that if you'd like to make a donation, you can click on the link up in the banner of the channel and make a donation straight through PayPal. So I'm excited, man. Just glad that you're here. Glad that all those folks that come in and do some chatting and comment on the races. And, man, I'm getting a lot of views on the races, too, so we got some good stuff going on here. And like I tell these guys, man, that I'm broadcasting, they are the stars. That is for sure. So I just put it out there and give you guys a chance to watch it. And I know those guys go back and like to watch the races too. So excited for tonight's race at Indy. This is home for me. About 40 miles north of Indy is where I live, and I've been there many, many times. To the Brickyard, to Indy 500. Seen some IROC races there back in the old IROC days as well, and also some Xfinity races, Busch races back then. A lot of different stuff I've seen at Indy, so great stuff. Take a look at the session results. Artur Vieira, the top time. Paul Brown second. Colin Matiak third. Jair Oliveira fourth. Preston Hassel fifth. You see Lucas Sinfer, Jose Carvalho, Rogerio Santos. Welcome, Rogerio. Buona noche. Tim Lansberger ninth. Sean Jacobs 10th. So getting ready to head it over to qualifications. These guys will have a 10-minute qualification session, so you get 4 laps. That includes your in lap and out lap, so 2 qualification laps. Oh man, I'll tell you what, we got some big names here showing up too. Jose Carvalho joining us here. He's out there on the track right now, hopefully getting qualified for the race. He's always a good character to have, good friend, but good character here in the chat sessions. So best of luck to you, Jose. Boa sorte tonight. Take a look at the 29. Here's Jeff Sickles coming out to do his qualification attempt. Look at the side-by-side here of Jair Oliveira making his qualification attempt, and also Jeff Sickles in that top left screen making his run. So JJ got a big win earlier this week over at NASCAR BR. He took home the victory at Daytona, unrestricted version of Daytona, so old school. And I know he likes those super speedways. He got a big win. Congratulations to him. Parabéns, Jair. Now coming back at it and racing tonight with us here in the stock cars. Guys got some great stuff going on Monday nights. They're doing some stock car racing. Sunday nights they do some IndyCar racing as well. So some great stuff going on there at NASCAR BR. Jeff Sickles there, 50.966 is the time to try to shoot for. And now Jeff shown 9th on the grid. Take a look at Lawrence Stoppaward as he makes his qualification attempt. It's like a 6th place run here so far for the 41 car. Little bit tight there on corner entry into that turn there for Lauren. Now shown 7th. Oh, a little bit swirly there. It's like he's already had his qualification tip. The 41 car, shown 8th on the grid. They get points leader here, Luca Sinfer, making his qualification attempt. That 21 car. Big win for Luca last week. Take a look at last week's race at New Hampshire. Man, I'll tell you what, this guy had the field covered. Paul Brown made a little bit of a run at him, but could not close the deal. And the 21 car, Lucas Sinfer, pulls off the victory there at the short track of New Hampshire. And man, I'll tell you what, I think he had tire saving strategy, fuel saving strategy. He had just about everything in the toolkit he used. And the 21 car gets a huge race win last week at New Hampshire. Right now shown fourth on the grid, so good solid qualification effort for Luca. So it looks like Arthur Vieira is the pole sitter here tonight, so congratulations to him. And look at the number 4 car. Will be sitting pretty on the pole tonight here, so be a good run for him. He's always fast here. Look at that, man. He's got a TurnLeftTV logo there too, huh? NASCAR BR, got TurnLeftTV going on. There we go. Look at that. They're representing. Man, how can we not root for that guy, huh? How can we not cheer for Arthur Vieira with the TurnLeftTV logo? That's awesome. Hey, if you're interested in some comics, please give ZiaComics.com a look. Your nerd headquarters. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. That's ZiaComics.com. All things comic related, man. Action figures, comic books, games, you name it. These guys have it. Your nerd headquarters. ZiaComics.com. Looks like a couple more chatters. The guys running in the race tonight. Looks like a Givaldo. Wait a minute, Givaldo. Wait a minute. You rooting for Arthur? Uh-oh. The fix is in. Hey, good to see Givaldo. He's always joining us in there in the chat. Greatly appreciate his support as well. Uh-oh. So JJ and oh yeah, that's right, Jose Carvalho as well. So Givaldo's rooting for the Brazilian cats. Okay, that's fine. Arcane Curiosity in here with some squid facts as well. So good to see her in here. We'll take a look at the schedule here in the Buschwackers series. Next week we'll be at Mountain Peak Speedway. That is Charlotte for a great race, 98 laps there. Apple Valley, California coming up on the 16th. Brookdale, which is Darlington, coming up on the 23rd. That's my birthday, man. Oh my gosh. And then Vegas, finishing out the season at Vegas. Man, why couldn't why couldn't the 23rd be Vegas, huh? You know, we can go out to Vegas and all of us not make the race because we're still asleep in our hotel rooms at 9 o'clock at night the next day. I don't know, man. I just made that up. But, hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and we're going to crown the champion in the 2020 fall season on October the 30th at Las Vegas. Man, that'll be a great one. Take a look at the session results there. Artur Vieta, that top time, 50.966, qualifies in P1. Colin Matiak out in the outside pole there in P2. Paul Brown, P3. Lucas Sinfer outside row 2. Jair Oliveira starts in the 5th position. Jose Carvalho starts in 6th. Tim Lansberger, 7th. Lawrence Stoppaward, 8th. Rogerio Santos, 9th. Preston Hassel qualifying in the 10th position. Qualifying in 11th is Sean Jacobs. Givaldo Spindola qualifies in the 12th position. Ismael Castro, welcome Ismael. Good to see him out again. Jeff Sickles in 14th. Will Dunbar qualifies in the 15th position. So got a little bit of a warm-up session here, about 9 minutes left in the warm-up session. We're going to get after it here, so this is going to be a great one at Indy. Excited about this race tonight, man. I love Indy. Great, great track.
soul.
All right, hey, thank you for coming in. And, man, while we've been away, looks like we've had some chatters joining us in here. Emerson joining us in here as well. He should be out on the track. I don't know. He's predicting Paul Brown's going to be a strong car here tonight. And kind of summing up the things, lots of drafting, avoiding people's wake, and staying in the gas tonight here. I think also corner entry is going to be key. Guys really getting into turns 1 and 3. This track seems to be real sensitive to how you enter the corner. So we'll see how it goes here tonight. About 6 minutes left to go. And watching these guys come back out on pit lane here, off pit lane, 24 in the 21 car. That's Sean Jacobs and Lucas Sinfer coming back out off pit lane. That is I'll tell you what, that is a place that cannot be overstated of how important it is to make sure that you have a good exit off pit lane. And it is kind of confusing because you do have to follow that access road all the way around, and it is a little challenging to say the least. Take a look at the 68 car. This is Givaldo Spindola out on the track coming down pit lane. This is a very tricky pit lane as well. At least I think it is, because you're looking at the timing line starting where those cones start. So that is a little deceptive. I think most guys are going to think it maybe begins at the entrance of pit lane there on the where that wall begins on the right side. But no, that timing line is right there at that beginning cone, and you're going to see, I think, a lot of guys, if we pit under green, well, regardless, I think you're going to see some speeding penalties here tonight, is my belief. We'll take a look at the Givaldo Spindola as he comes back out on the track through Gasoline Alley right there. Almost got run over by Kyle Petty one year. And Gasoline Alley when I was at the Brickyard here. So, nonetheless, we'll try to forget that. But here you go, coming off pit lane, coming around this access road here. Here's turn 1. And let's see how Givaldo is able to navigate here. So, through the short chute. And then here's the tricky part, man. As you come around turn 2, you got to remember to stay in that middle there. A lot of guys will get a little confused there, and it can be a little tricky. Couple minutes left here while we getting started, man. I think I'm ready to go. We got about 15 drivers here joining us tonight. I want to send out my well wishes to Ed's wife, Janet, and my thoughts are with her, and hope she's doing okay. And Ed, certainly sending my thoughts and prayers out to you guys, and hope everything's okay. And then also want to send out my thoughts to Todd Robillard, going through a little bit of a battle right now. So definitely want him to know that we're all thinking of him here at not only TurnLeftTV, but the whole High Octane Racing League family, and especially myself. I want to send out that personal shout out to you and your family as well. We care about those guys very, very much, and want to see them back as soon as they can. Be back. I know they're probably watching, or they'll be watching at some point. Take a look at one of our young guns, the whippersnapper, Colin Madiak here in that 13 car. Definitely one of those guys that's going to be one of those guys that's in the conversation tonight here. If he doesn't get caught up in something, I think he'll be around here for the end. All right, I think we're about ready to go here with about 10 seconds left in the warm-up session. And you ready? You ready to kick it off? I'm ready to kick it off. This is going to be a fun race. It's Indianapolis. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Race number 6. This is going to be a blast. So 60 laps here at IMS, the Brickyard, the Yard of Bricks, the crown jewel of motorsports.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
All right, boys and girls, we are ready to rock and roll tonight. Wait, Arthur's not. He's still having a beer in the garage area. So there we go. So the 4 car starts on the pole here tonight at Indy. We'll take a look at that starting order. Artur Vieira starts in P1. Oh, there we go. Hey, man, we whipped through that starting order there. Let's try it again. In P1 is Artur Vieira, Colin Madiak second, Paul Brown third, Lucas Sinfer starting in the outside second row. Starting in the 5th position is Jair Oliveira. In 6th is the 99 of Jose Carvalho. Tim Lansberger starts in the 7th position. Lauren Stoppaward in 8th. Starting in the 9th position is Rogerio Santos. Good to see him out. Welcome. Preston Hassel starts in 10th. Sean Jacobs 11th. Givaldo Spindola starts in the 12th position. Ismael Castro in the 70 car starts in the 13th position. Jeff Sickles starts in 14th. Will Dunbar starts in the 15th position. All right, boys and girls, man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a madhouse headed into turn 1. Artur Vieira down on the inside there. Colin Madiak, I would imagine he is going to challenge here right off the bat, maybe into turn 1. So watch that 13 car on the outside pole to maybe make a run right off the bat to try to get this race lead. All right, lights are out on the pace car. The pace car heading off the track. The number 4 car, Artur Vieira, our pole sitter, will pace the field to take the green flag. Here we go. It's Indy, baby. Green flag, go, go, go. Man, what a late green flag. What was that guy waiting on? The 4-car headed down into turn 1 on the inside line, and it looks like he might have that 13 car cleared. No, he doesn't. That 13 car up on the outside line going to make a run here through the short chute around turn 2. Arthur Vieira clears that 13 car. Colin Madiak there tucks in the second position. Lucas Sinfer in third. Paul Brown having a little battle there with Jair Oliveira. Looking at the back of our pole sitter's car, the number 4. Arthur Vieira as he looks back there at Colin Madiak. Down the front stretch, crossing the yard of bricks. Take a look at Tim Lansberger here in this 82 car. As we get the camera shaking here, he is running in the 7th position. You went down that backstretch, man. Try to set yourself up here for a good run. You can use the draft, but you got to really get off these turns very, very well. So watch this Skyline Chili Ford Mustang throughout the evening. I would suggest to you he is going to be a strong car here tonight. Back up here to looking at Lucas Sinfer, last week's winner, running in the 3rd position. Down the front stretch. Into turn 1, and those got front 2, they're starting to open up a little bit of a gap there on P3. Looking out of the front of Lucas' car, ahead at our 2nd place car, the 13 of Colin Madiak, and he has not let that 4 car get away from him. Colin down on that inside, hugging that white line. So Luca there sort of biding his time. What a great driver there, tire saving strategy. We'll take a look at the 4th place car. This is Jair Oliveira, and Paul Brown here having a good battle. This is 4th and 5th. JJ there leaving a little bit of opening for the 77 car, Paul Brown. Paul Brown taking a peek. And Jair Oliveira now in the 99 of Jose Carvalho working together there on the outside line, nose to tail. And Arthur Vieira just ran the fastest time. Our pole sitter here, so side by side, the 77 car going down to the inside line here, battling that 17. It looks like Paul Brown's going to take that position as Jair Oliveira now falls back to the 5th spot. We'll take a look at Preston Hassel here in the 9th place car. In that 27 car. Trying to get used to that new wheel and pedals here. He says it's a little bit of a learning curve for him. But nonetheless, I think he'll have that figured out here before long. But got a brand new wheel and pedals, and he is fired up about racing, man. How about this? This battle here, Sean Jacobs and Lawrence Stoppaward battling for the 10th position. Sean Jacobs down on the inside line. He's got a little bit of help there with a 70 car. Ismael Castro just behind, and they had a 41 there slamming the door. 41 closing the door there on Ismael Castro, and holding on to that spot. Now Lawrence Stoppaward back to the 11th positions, holding on to that position there. Jose Carvalho and Jair Oliveira battling it out there. A couple Brazilians there battling out. Man, these guys are so passionate about racing. That sinister racing machine now getting around NASCAR BR's Jose Carvalho. So a couple Camaros there battling it out. And don't forget about Tim Lansberger. Tim Lansberger looks like he wants to follow it through, and Tim Lansberger is going to get by. Now JJ back to the 7th position as Tim Lansberger makes that pass. We'll take a look at that pass there. Tim Lansberger using the opportunity to be able to squeak down to that low side here. Now hugging. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, he was in the grass there a little bit. He was working that wheel to pull off that pass. So the 82 car now moves up to the 6th position. JJ in the 17 falls back to 7th. Real early on here. Take a look at this, man. This is Rogerio Santos in the 7X. First race out here, having a good night. Running in the 8th position. He's taking a look at a great battle there. The 17 now getting back by that 82 car. Now putting a little pressure here on the 99. 82, Tim Lansberger trying to get by that 99. So some great battling going on here. So out of the front of Rogerio Santos' machine. He's running in the 7X machine tonight. With the High Octane Racing League temp cars. And Lansberger there, slideways there. Through the turn. So some great battling here going on. Take a look at this 17 car of Jair Oliveira. He's got things sort of figured out there. He lost a couple positions, but he's gotten them back, and that's just patience right there. Patience from the 17 car. We're back up here with our race leader. Artur Vieira has a 2-second lead over Colin Matiak. Oh, we got a yellow flag here. Yellow flag. So a yellow flag here on lap 7 as the 4 car takes that yellow flag. So we'll see what happened here. Well, it looks like maybe the 41 and the 27 were involved. Full course yellow here. So the 4 of Artur Vieira is the race leader. Colin Matiak showing second. Lucas Simfer third. Paul Brown fourth. And Jair Oliveira is fifth. We'll take a look and see what happened here. Preston Hassel down on the through the turn and getting that car sideways. And a 41 had nowhere to go. Gets into the 27, and he really had nowhere to go right there as the 27 broke loose. Spins that car around, but man, I'll tell you what, Lawrence Stoppaward had really no place to go here. We're looking out of the front of his machine. He's just trying to, hopefully that 27 gets it righted up, but not able to get that car straightened up, and Lawrence Stoppaward makes some contact. So take a look here as you watch this, the 27 car just going to break loose. You see the back end of that car coming around, and man, he just cannot catch it, and the 41 gets into the back of the 27 right there. And those guys coming around that 41 car, I don't think that damage is too overly bad there, to be honest with you. Go watch this, and you can watch him working the wheel. He's going to turn this back to the right to try to hold on to this thing, and that thing is just gone at that point. Take a look at Will Dunbar's view of this, and he's just trying to get by as they guys sliding back across the track, and he's able to get by, and you see those guys up against the wall. So it looked like the 27 car just broke loose. Nothing really he could do about that. Just broke loose, and unfortunately, what's that? Class leaders. I'm not even sure what that's all about. Where in the world did that come from? Yeah, Artur Vieira, the race leader, and I give him back to Preston Hassel. I just think that, you know, the thing just came loose on him, and he was fighting it, nothing intentional or anything like that, no aggressive driving or anything. So all right, the 4 of Artur Vieira, the race leader, looks like Colin Matiak second, Lucas Sent for third, Paul Brown fourth, Jair Oliveira fifth. You see Jose Carvalho, Tim Lansberger, Rogerio Santos, Sean Jacobs, and Ismael Castro rounding out the top 10. Tell you what, man, we got a good contingency, good contingents of drivers here racing from Brazil. So love that, man. Those guys are so passionate about racing. So excited to see those guys out. Always enjoy our Brazilian brothers coming out and joining us here at High Octane Racing League. And look at that, man. We got some pit stops underway here as the 4 car leading this field to take Take him down pit lane, and that 13 giving him a little bit of a pressure there. Looks like he wants some Degusteburger. I hear from Sandro Kelmer that Degusteburger is thebomb.com. See Jose Carvalho coming into his pit lane. Also Tim Lansberger. You see the 41, Lawrence Stoppaward heading down his into his pit stall. 70 or the 82 coming off pit lane here. We got a little bit of a battle here off pit lane. Jose Carvalho, or excuse me, Artur Vieira there. He won. See the 88 coming off pit lane. 41 looks like he's not too bad off. I mean, he's lost some positions there, but he made those repairs coming back out. There's Givaldo Spindola coming off pit lane, and there comes Preston Hassel getting that machine repaired. Hey, coming up on Saturday, man, we'll be back at it with the High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder. That's right, 70 laps here at Indy. The big boys will be out here tomorrow night. Racing starts at 9 p.m. Well, the qualification is 9 p.m. About 9:15 for the race. I think I'm actually going to be racing in this. This is my home track, so I'm going to be out on the track, and you're more than welcome to come out and join us for some racing. So if you're interested, there's the Discord address. We'll try to get you set up with racing at HORL. Jeff Sickles and Sean Jacobs coming down pit lane. I think Sean Jacobs getting that lap lead there in the 24 car. Jeff Sickles in the 29 following him down in that zigzag sponsor machine. So Artur Vieira after pit stops back to P1. Hey, look at that, man. Is that Ed Palumbo in the chat session? That is Ed Palumbo in the chat session right there. Ricky Emerson, Ed Palumbo. We might see some more royalty. Sim racing royalty in here. Who knows? We got Ed Palumbo, Ricky Emerson, Will D. He's actually supposed to be driving right now, I believe. Good to see those guys in here. 12 guys, 12 people there watching the broadcast. Guys and girls, I should say. Don't forget, coming up at 4 p.m. tomorrow, 200 laps from Phoenix in the IndyCars. High Octane Racing League's IndyCar Series. Race number 3, it's Phoenix. And this is a fun track in the IndyCars. So you do not want to miss it. It's going to be live right here on TurnLeftTV at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I would suggest we're probably going to get the one to go this time by. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me here on the YouTube channel. Peace to everybody, and I hope everybody's being cool. Man, I need to shave. My God, look at that. Hey, thank you so much. Good to see you, Ricky. Good to see you, Ed. Glad you guys are in here. And hail the King, King Ed. So, hey, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, which I know Ed has hit the subscribe button, he's telling you right now you need to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. It's right there. Just give it a little tap. And then please hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you were here, and I greatly appreciate it if you would share my videos with your friends. Anywhere you can share YouTube videos, you're more than welcome to share videos from TurnLeftTV. And thank you so much for supporting TurnLeftTV and High Octane Racing League. Getting a one to go, and it looks like Artur Vieira in that 4 car has elected to go down to the inside line here, 12 laps in. Looks like Colin Madiak on the outside line. He really gave Archer a little run for his money there on that last, or that first restart, or the first start, I should say. So we'll have to take a look at what that 13 car does this time. 77, Paul Brown in third now, and all 99, Jose Carvalho. Man, we got some fast guys up front. Look at that 82, Tim Lansberger up front as well. The 7X of Rogerio Santos in the 6th position on the outside, third row, to restart this race. So 75 miles an hour here, that 4 car. Starting in second. Again, remember, we saw a really, really late green flag here on the start. Will it be that late this time? I mean, these guys were probably 50 meters, if less, away from the start-finish line when they threw that green flag. So we'll have to see how they do this time, if it's a random thing. Pace car is off. And at number 4, Camaro, going to lead the field here to go back green to start lap 13. Another one of those late greens there. Here we go, back to green. The 77 car giving that 4 car a little bit of a shove. That 4 car has a good head of steam there into turn 1 through the short chute. Paul Brown in the 77 car gets by, now takes over the 2nd position. The 13, Colin Madiak there back to 3rd. We've got a battle here, Tim Lansberger and Rogerio, and the 99 of Jose Carvalho. Lucas Sinfer in this as well. Looking at the back of the 82 car at that 99 of Jose Carvalho. The 82, Tim Lansberger in the 4th position. Paul Brown here going down to the bottom. I'll tell you what, man. Paul Brown there, something happened to him. He got a penalty. I'm not sure what's going on with Paul Brown. Looks like it says he got a penalty here. We'll have to take a look and see what happened to Paul Brown. Looking out of the front there, Paul Brown gets. Oh man, he might have gotten a penalty because it says he crossed pit lane. So something's going to have to be done here, I think. It wasn't actually. Oh man, I don't know what happened there. So he crossed the cones. That's the problem with having those pit lane starting right there. He crossed the cones, and that is a bogus penalty. Man, my heavens, man, did you see that? How in the world? So he is sideways, man. We're going to take a look out of the front of, look at this, watch this. He comes off the turn and he is sideways. I'm not sure what happened. We're back up here with Artur Vieira and Paul Brown on pit lane. To drew that drive-through penalty. So he does a drive-through. Fortunately for him, he is going to not lose a lap, I don't believe. So he might be okay here. As he comes around, and man, what a tough break there for Paul Brown. Artur Vieira here coming around turn 1 through the short chute. Now down the backstretch. Paul Brown now in 15th, but fortunately for him, he has not lost a lap, so he's got a little work to do. But he almost lost that car. 13, Colin Madiak there running in the second position. Artie Vieira is in first. 7/10 of a second lead over this second place car, the 13. Colin Madiak. Ismael Castro and Rogerio Santos battling for the sixth position. 70 there of Ismael Castro down on the inside line, getting by Rogerio. Santos in that Toyota there, having a good run, running in the 7th position right now. Jeff Sickles and Givaldo Spindola having a little bit of a battle here down the front stretch. Jeff Sickles down on the inside line, a couple Camaros here battling into turn 1, the 68 and the 29. The 29 there going to get that position now, gets the 12th spot as Givaldo Spindola back to 13th. Preston Hassel here down looking on the low line there, trying to get by and not able to pull off that pass right now. Has to tuck back in. 68 and the 27 here battling for position. That's 68 there, Givaldo Spindola running in 13th. The 27, Preston Hassel in 14th. Take a look at Lucas Sinfer here in the 21 car, running in the 4th position. That Flex Seal sponsored Ford Mustang. I'll tell you what, man, this is a guy you really need to watch here. He has a way of just being able to let that race come to him. And I would suggest to you that he's going to be challenging for the race lead here before the night's out. Right now running in the 4th spot. Jair Oliveira and Sean Jacobs here battling for position. 24 versus the 17, down into the turn as the 17 gets this spot. He loves this track, man. I'll tell you what, JJ says the Indy is his favorite track. And I know he likes to do it in the Indy cars, but he is no slouch here in these stock cars at Indy as well. So Jair Oliveira picking up that spot now in the 8th position. Sean Jacobs back to 9th. Preston Hassel here in the 27 car, coming down pit lane, coming off the track, and he's coming down pit lane here in that Mustang, the 27. Look at this, man. Good battle here. Colin Madiak and the 82. Tim Lansberger looking out of the front of the 21 of Lucas Sinfer. He's going to tuck in and get behind that 82 car and try to pick up a spot here. So Lucas Sinfer, oh man, he's all over the back of that 82 car. Man, they're 3 wide coming off the turn. The 13 gets into the wall. 13 gets into the wall as the 21 takes that spot. My gosh. Did you see that? Holy Toledo, let's take a look at this. Side by side, the 82 and the 13 down the front stretch. See the 21 tuck in behind the 82, getting into turn 1. And watch this 82. He's going to get a little bit squirrely here as he gets the back end of that car loose. The 21 sticks behind him. Now tucks out there and makes it 3 wide there for a second. And the 13 gets into the wall. Wow, man, that was some racing right there. Rogerio Santos in the 7X and the 70 of Ismael Castro. Ismael got around him a little while ago. Now the 7X going to try to get back by. Oh, man, there's some battling going on there. The 17, JJ, in this mix, too. He tried to sling that car through. The 70 trying to get back by that 7X machine. So good battling here as the 70 going back down to the bottom side here, giving that 7X a run for his money. Looking out of the back of the 7X's machine. Now looking out of the front here as you see the battling getting on here. These guys are getting after as the 24 gets by. My heavens, man. Jair Oliveira now here on the front stretch, getting by that 70 car. And these guys are battling like it's the last lap. My heavens, man. Oh, Sean Jacobs up, kicking up some dust there, mowing some grass in the 24 car. So Jair Oliveira now in 6th. Ismael Castro in the 70 car, now in the 7th position. 24, Sean Jacobs in 8th. My heavens, man, this is a great race. This guy is comfortably in the lead, 4.2 seconds ahead of Tim Lansberger in the 2nd position. Tim Lansberger having a great night here, running in P2. Lucas Sinfer running in 3rd place. Colin Madiak now back to 4th. Jose Carvalho running in the 5th position. Man, this is some great racing, huh? There's Arthur Vieira continuing to lead the field. And I'll tell you what, man, Sean Jacobs, Ismael Castro having a little battle here. The 24 and the 70. 70 car leaving that door open there for the 24 car. That Western Auto Camaro trying to take this spot, and he hits that spot. You see the 70. That NASCAR BR machine, that Camaro, number 70, Ismael Castro tucks in. Oh, he might have made a little bit of contact with the wall. He's down on the inside line here, giving the 24 car a run. 24 sticking to that outside line. The 70 going to gain this spot again. He gets back by Sean Jacobs. And Sean Jacobs going to try to go back by him again. Sean Jacobs trying to figure out a way to get it back around this 70 car. As the 70 now claims that spot again. My heavens, man. These guys just keep swapping. Oh, Sean Jacobs goes down to the bottom line here, crossing the start-finish line side by side. Drag race into turn 1, the 24 and the 70. We've got a yellow flag. As the 24 gets by. So Arthur Vieira is our race leader. We got our 2nd caution flag, indicating it might have been Preston Hassel. Watch some battling there. Sean Jacobs, Ismael Castro, Jair Oliveira. Rogerio Santos. That was a great, great battle. Take a look here as Preston Hassel coming back out off pit lane. Oh, and he just gets in this grass and spins the thing around. '27 spins that car around. That's the 2nd caution flag, unfortunately, for the 27. He retires his machine. So, wowza. A tough break there for him. He's got a new wheel and pedals, so he's there's a huge learning curve, especially when you're switching from something. I think he had a G29 before. He's gone to the Fanatec. And a little bit of a learning curve there facing the 27. He'll get that worked out. So 26 laps in, 2 caution flags, and Arthur Vieira, he has been the class of the field here tonight. I think that is probably the caution flag that the 77 car wanted to see. That's my guess on that one. I think the 77 really, really wanted to see that caution flag. Right, that 77 car caught back up to the field there, looking pretty solid for him in that respect. So once these get these pit stops cycled around and everybody comes in, he'll be able to get back here out on fresh tires, and he'll be, back there in the pack a little bit. But Much better than almost being a lap down. So I'll tell you what, man, next week we got a big one for you. That is Mountain Peak. That's Charlotte. Oh, I love Charlotte, man. 98 laps there in the Buschwackers series. Apple Valley coming up after that. That is California. Another 98 lapper on October the 16th. Darlington or Brookdale in the game. 110 laps there on October the 23rd. And finishing out the season at Las Vegas Motor Speedway on October the 30th. I would imagine we're going to have some guys coming down pit lane this time by. Looks like Lucas Sinfer is elected to stay out on the track. He's going to give up a little track position and stay out. So interesting move there by the 21 car to stay out on the track. Little side-by-side view as we see Luca crossing the start-finish line there as we got some guys coming down pit lane. See Tim Lansberger in his pit stall. 41, Lawrence Stoppaward also tucking in his pit stall there. So good battle there off pit lane. A lot of cars, man. That is a mess right there coming off pit lane. So everybody sort of behaving themselves. And don't forget, coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on TurnLeftTV, will be the IndyCars. That's right, High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. Phoenix Raceway, race number 3 in that 2020 IndyCar Series season. Excited about this one. Great track, great setup. And I'll tell you, does anybody have anything for Ricardo Almeida in this series? We'll have to find out, and that's coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m. right here on TurnLeftTV. We'll take a look at that point standings coming into tonight. Luca with a pretty comfortable lead. 5 races in. This is race number 6. Artur Vieira, he's been strong here tonight. Sits in the 2nd position in points. Colin Madiak having a good night here. He's 3rd in points. 3rd on the grid right now as well. Paul Brown 4th. Ed Palumbo 5th. Sean Jacobs, Preston Hassel, Lawrence Stoppaward, Todd Robillard, and Michael Ware rounding out the top 10. See Lucas Sinfer coming down pit lane here in that 21 car. Oh, he missed his pits there. Had to back up and get on into his pit stall. So a little bit of a hitch there for the 21 car. He was already going to give up some track position, so he's wanting to get that lap lead, and he's got that. But now 13 car going to get that lap lead. Exactly what he wanted. Now this is going to be interesting, man, because this is kind of a flip of the start of the race. The 13 was starting in the 2nd position and the 4 starting in 1st, but now we've got a little bit of a switch here. What's going to happen? What's lane is the 13 car going to take here on this restart? He's been relegated to the outside line a few times. Hey, if you'd like to race here at High Octane Racing League, you can always join us by going to the Discord channel. We'll get you have a little chat and see what you're interested in and get you cleared to race. So join us on Discord, High Octane Racing League Discord. There's the address for you. mid-race results. Looks like Colin has elected to go down to the bottom side there. You see where we are halfway through, roughly halfway through. We're not quite 60 laps is the full distance, so might be a little bit early. I just got excited about that, man. I just wanted to show that graphic. So we're getting to 1 to go, and it looks like Colin Matiak has elected to go down to the inside line here. And that's going to be interesting, man. I think with Arthur Vieira, who's been very, very fast here tonight over the long run, the 4-car has really been the class of the field. And he's going to be starting in P2 up on the outside line. The 82, Tim Lansberger, has been lightning fast here tonight as well. He's starting in P3. Jose Carvalho in the 99 starting in P4. Lawrence Stoppaward got that car back out up front here after taking some repairs, running in the 5th position. And Rogerio Santos running in 6th. So we're going back green this time by. So the lights are out on the pace car. This thing's going to come off the track this time by, and we'll go back green. These restarts are always a little dicey, to say the least. A little dicey. I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm not going to say the obvious, but just a little dicey. Everybody's going to have to be on their best behavior here. We're halfway through this race. A little bit of a challenging track. I love Indy, man. You really got to drive the car here. Now the pace car coming off the track, the 13. Colin Matiak here going to lead the field to take the green flag. So here we go, back to green. Little drag race into turn 1, Ford versus Mustang. Excuse me, Ford versus Camaro. Ford versus Chevy. Oh, man. As that looks like 13 car end up winning that battle there into the turn. Down on the inside line. Artaviro tucks in. Coming down the backstretch. The 13 car leading the field. Artaviro in that 4 car is in 2nd. Tim Lansberger having a battle here with the 99. Jose Carvalho side by side, the 82 and the 99. Coming off the turn, the 70 of Ismael Castro going, the 41 of Lawrence Stoppaward. I think those both have yellowish cars. Down to the inside line, giving that 82 a little bit of a push, and he gets by the 99. So Lawrence Stoppaward moving that car forward, using the toe of the 82 car. Out of the back of Tim Lansberger's machine at the 41 of Lawrence Stoppaward. Got that car back up to the 4th position. That Mac Tools machine looking pretty solid here tonight. Take a look at Will Dunbar here in the 88 car. He's in a hornet's nest. 21, Lucas Sinford just behind him. He's running behind the 70 of Ismael Castro right now. Ismael Castro running in the 9th position. Lucas Sinford here getting by that 88 car. Now the 17 of Jair Oliveira also making a pass on the 88 car. back up here up front as Colin Matiak continuing to lead the field. Arthur Vieira second, Tim Lansberger third, Jose Carvalho in fourth, Lawrence Stoppaward in the fifth position. So that's a little bit of a battle there. That's a change there as the 99 Jose Carvalho. You see that? Remember the 41 kind of snuck by, used that 82 car and got by, but now the 99 patient and gets back by the 41 car. 41, they're not going to let him get away, though. Lawrence Stoppaward just behind that 99. The 99 had to drop down to that white line there to sort of slam the door there on the 41 car. Good battling here as we got that side-by-side view. We're focused on Sean Jacobs in that top left screen, but looking out of the front of Paul Brown's machine, he's running behind Sean Jacobs down the front stretch into turn one. Paul Brown here now has that car up to the sixth position. Remember, he was basically the last car on the lead lap and got that caution flag and was able to catch back up to the field. And tell you what, this is a guy you need to keep your eye on because never count that 77 car out. Got a little bit of a bad break there as he got a little bit loose coming off turn four. Went on the wrong side of the cone or the left side of the cone, and it gave him a penalty, a drive-through penalty under green. Now he's looking on the inside of the 24 car. So a good battle here between the 77 and the 24 down into the turn. 77 down to the inside line. Can he hold it down there? Coming off turn four down the front stretch. He is all over the back of that 24 car right now. Now he's got a head of steam here into turn one. Is he going to be able to pull off the pass through turn one? 24, Sean Jacobs up high here. Is he going to be able to tuck back in? It looks like he does. So Paul Brown able to pull off that pass. Sean Jacobs now losing a position to Paul Brown, falling back to the sixth position. Paul Brown up to fifth. Take a look at Jair Oliveira and Rogerio Santos battling for position. Oh, little contact between the two. The 7X and the 17 get together. Through the turn, the 7X, Rogerio Santos up on the outside line there, running behind Lucas Sinfer. Jair Oliveira down on the inside line, having a battle there. He's trying to tuck back in as Rogerio holds on to that position. Man, the 88 car looks like he might have gotten into the wall. So he come off the turn and he got into the wall. Take a look at this. This is a battle here. Those guys battling it out as now Rogerio using that outside line. We're going to take a look out of the back of his car. 17, JJ back there behind him. We'll take a look at JJ there's holding that bottom line, but the 88, he's sliding up the track there a little bit. Oh, and a little bit into the wall as he comes off the turn. Paul Brown here now looking for fourth. Down on the inside line, he and the 99 battling for position. I think this guy is on a mission right now. He gets by the 99. Paul Brown now moving forward. Tell you what, man, this battle right here will not go away. The 17 and the 7X. The 17 and the 7X battle. Oh, no, the 7X and the 17 get together. That 17 car, he smacked the wall. My gosh, that was a hard lick for the 17 car. Take a look at this again here, battling for position. They're coming off the turn, and we're going to see a little contact right here. Looks like the 17 slides over and doesn't realize the 7X is there, and he smacks the wall. Oh, my heavens. Look at this, man, the 99 and the 41 battling for position. The 90, oh, man, they were tight right there. They were tight. Oh, the 41 smacking the wall coming off the turn. The 41 might have hit the wall there coming off the turn. My heavens, man. This man Castro there going to try to get by as the 41 might have gotten into the wall. take a look out of the front of Lucas Sinfer's machine. And that does look like that 41 might have smacked the wall. We'll take a look at Lauren Stoppaward here in that 41. Down on the bottom side of Lucas Sinfer. See, he comes off that turn, and he is going to get this car. You see the 99 going down to the bottom side here. A little bit of a battle there. Might have been a little trying to take his line away from him going into the turn. The 41 up high, and he has got a pretty bad corner entry here maybe. Might have been a little contact, not sure, and he slides his car up the track, and he smacks the wall right there. So we'll take a look at Lauren Stoppaward here. Oh, man, the 99 smacking the wall. 21 might have smacked the wall, and the 41 going down the he's going down to the apron there to avoid that accident, or to avoid disaster. We'll take a look out of the front of his car. Watch this, the 99 smacks the wall, the 21 smacks the wall. He goes down to the inside here, and this is a good move by him. He's going to lose some positions, but he does not get caught up in an accident. These guys are having a little bit of a battle here right now, trying to hang on to these cars. Look at this, man. We've got a battle for the race lead. 13 and the 4 car battling it out. 13 of Colin Matiak, the race leader. 41 laps in. We're starting to wind him down, and that 4 car is putting some pressure on the 13. Looking out of the back of Colin Matiak's machine. Lauren here coming down the pit lane. He is flying. I think he's just giving it up. And oh, man. I think that is when you just said, hey, screw it, man. I'm done. I'm going to tear this thing up. As Rivaldo Spindola goes by, he's probably wondering what the heck is going on there, man. Looking out of the side of his machine. Watch this. Oh, man. I think Lauren's still flying through the air. Back up here to the race lead, and I tell you, we're starting to wind it down. We got 18 laps to go, and 13 and the 4. These guys running away with it a little bit. 2 seconds ahead of the Tim Lansberger. About 2.5 seconds or so ahead of Tim Lansberger. Rogerio Santos in the 99 of Jose Carvalho battling it out. That 7X machine. Rogerio in his first race out here having a good run. Running in the 9th position, trying to battle that 99 car, picking up a spot. The 99. Jose Carvalho has a little bit of damage, I think, from smacking that wall. But Rogerio picking up that spot. Take a look at Sean Jacobs here, having a pretty good night, running in the 5th position. Been a quiet night for him. He had a little bit of a battle there earlier on that last run, but now has that car in the 5th position. He was about 5.5 seconds off the race lead. Paul Brown, after battling back here, now battling Tim Lansberger down the backstretch into turn 3. Is a 77 on the inside line. The 82 Tim Lansberger up on the outside line. Not a lot of fight right there. Lets that 77 car go. The 82 tucks in. Now back to 4th. Paul Brown is in 3rd. So good battling there. Back up here to the race lead, the 13 and the 4. 4 is just trying to find a way to get around this 13 car. 13 trying to keep that 4 behind him. Take a look at Ismael Castro here running in the 6th position. He's got Lucas Sinfer breathing down his neck right now. Another one of those Deguste Burger machines. 21 car, that Flex Seal sponsored Mustang now on the inside line here coming into the turn. Is Ismael going to fight him? Lucas Sinfer has that spot. Ismael is going to tuck in, maybe try to do a crossover move. Looking out of the front of his machine. So these guys are going to start maybe doing some green flag pit stops here. 82 in car indicating he's coming down pit lane. Looks like we got another car, 24 car coming down pit lane. Colin Matiak on pit lane. So our race leader on pit lane here as Arthur Vieira goes back to the race leads. Colin Matiak making a pit stop. We got a whole slew of guys here making pit stops right now. Paul Brown on pit lane. Here we see Arthur Vieira leading the field here, 15 laps to go. To 13, finishing up his pit stop, coming back out on track. Arthur Vieira, the race leader, coming down pit lane. Paul Brown indicating he's coming down pit lane. So two of our front runners here pitting together, the 77 and the 4. We've got a lot of guys on pit lane. This can be a very, very interesting pit stop. Lucas Sinfer running in P1 right now. These guys are on pit lane here, side-by-side view. We see, look at Arthur Vieira on pit lane taking some service. He is our pole setter here tonight. He gets off pit lane there ahead of the 77 car. Coming around that access road. Here's the thing, man. You want to be very, very careful. You see the 21 car coming down pit lane. You want to be very, very careful as you come around that access road not to spin that car around. Now it looks like that 4 car has a good exit off turn 2 down the backstretch. As Lucas Sinfer, our race leader, comes down pit lane. Back up here. Oh, Givaldo Spindola has a penalty. He's going to have to do a drive-through. Speeding on pit lane for Givaldo Spindola. What a tough break there for him late in this race. So now that 13 car has a pretty comfortable lead over Arthur Vieira. Can Arthur Vieira close back in on that 13 car? 47 laps in. Colin Matiak, Ohio native, leading the field here. He had a great pit stop here. Look at that, Ricky Emerson even sending him some props, man. A good move, Colin. Awesome pit cycle. So he's got a 2.5 second lead over Arthur Vieira. Now the best thing I think that Colin would see out of his rearview mirror is the 77 and the 4 car starting to race for the second position. As we see Givaldo Spindola coming back down pit lane to serve his drive-through penalty. What a devastating penalty here late in the race. The 68 car. So Colin Matiak now 1.9 second lead. Arthur Vieira is definitely closing in on Colin Matiak. Now the question is, he's got enough time to be able to run him down. And don't forget about Paul Brown. You can never count this 77 car out. Remember, he had to serve a drive-through. He got loose coming off the turn, off turn 4, tried to catch that car and slid a couple tires underneath the cones on the left side of the cone and got a speeding penalty, which I think pretty much was a bogus penalty, but you know, we don't have a live admin to clear that. I really do think that was a bogus penalty, but fortunately things fell into place for him, and he was able to catch a caution flag and get caught back up to the field. Now the 77 shown in the 3rd position, just 4 seconds off the race lead. Take a look at Will Dunbar here running in the 88 car. Right now running in the 12th position. Well, after pit stops here, trying to close in on Jeff Sickles, who's running in 11th. Now just ahead of him is on the track here is Givaldo Spindola after serving that drive-through penalty, now a lap down. With this Microsoft-sponsored Ford Mustang looking ahead at that 29 car to see if he can't make a pass here late in this race and pick up another spot. "50 laps in, the 13, Colin Madiak is our race leader. Lucas Sinfer here pitting a little bit later. That 21 car now in the 4th position. Sean Jacobs shown in 5th. Tim Lansberger in the 6th position. Take a look at Tim Lansberger here in that 82 car. He had that car up to a 2nd, 3rd position earlier here, but after this cycle of pit stops here has fallen back here in the order, now back to the 6th position. 10 laps to go. Ismael Castro just behind that 82 car. This is for the 6th position. Looking out of the back of Tim Lansberger's machine at Ismael Castro running in 7. Tim Lansberger might have kissed the wall right there. 99 of Jose Carvalho and Rogerio Santos battling for position. We saw those guys racing for position earlier tonight here. Maybe a little bit of paint rubbing here. Door to door into the turn. Here's the 99 picking up that spot. Now in 9th. Rogerio falls back to the 10th position. So Jose Carvalho now moving forward there. He smacked the wall on that last run and had some damage he had to have repaired. So he's lost some positions, but now trying to climb back up the grid. He's in 9th. Back up here with Colin Madiak. 1.3 second lead over Artur Vieira, and he has got to be looking in that rear view mirror. And as Ricky Emerson's pointing out, he might be able to catch him, but he has got to be able to pass him. That is not an easy endeavor. Now close to a second lead. To the 4 car closing in. Will Dunbar here down on the inside line of the 68 car making this pass. 68, Givaldo Spindola tucks in as the 88 makes that takes that spot there on the track. Running in the 12th position. Take a look at Sean Jacobs here running in 5th. Good top 5 run for that Western Auto machine. Out there sort of by himself right now. Tell you what, man, if Artur Vieira is going to make a run here, he better give it a go because he's running out of time. He's 0.8 of a second back now. He is closing in. Definitely in the draft now of Colin Madiak. Question is, can Artur Vieira, if he catches the 13 car, is he going to be able to get by? Look at this side-by-side view as we're looking out of the front of Artur Vieira's machine and watching Colin Madiak in that top left screen. He's closing in now half a second back. Artur Vieira closing in on the 13. The 13 of Colin Madiak. One of our young guns from Ohio, racing one of our old guard HORL drivers here. Should say old guard Brazilian HORL drivers is Artur Vieira. They are nose to tail now. Artur Vieira down looking for a way to get around this 13 car. Is he going to try to rattle him? 13 pretty good at that chess match as well. So 16-year-old driver from Ohio looking to bring home a victory here at the Brickyard. Again, nose to tail. 55 laps in. What a great battle. Look at this battle here, man. Oh, man, a 17 might have gotten into that 82 car. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's take a look at this, man. This is a little bit earlier as the 82 and the 70 battling for position. The 82 down on the inside is 17 down on the inside. Oh, man, at 82, I think he was trying to climb up hold on to that thing as it climbed up the track on him, and what a great job of holding on to that. Holy smokes. Let's look at that again, another angle here as they get into the turn, and the 82 climbing up the track. And, oh, he's hanging on to that thing, Might have been a little bit of contact. He's sideways. That thing is wrecked right there. How did he hang on to that thing? My heavens, man. Battle for the race lead. The 4 of Artur Vieira down on the inside line. Battling Colin Matiak. He's pushing him down there a little bit, not giving him much space. Side by side through the turn. The 4, the 13, side by side. The 4 of Artur Vieira has that inside line now. There's a 13 of Colin Matiak up on the outside line. Artur Vieira now the new race leader. Colin Matiak there lighted him up here for the pass. 57 laps in. We've got a new race leader. I should say back to the race lead is that 4 car. The whippersnapper in the 13 car. Going to try to get back around him. He's going down to the inside line. Taking a run. Not able to do it this time by. Nose to tail here is the 4 car. Now the race leader, Colin Matiak in second. Artur Vieira ran down the 13 car. 3 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line. Nose to tail, the 13 not letting him get away. Looking out of the back of the 4 car, Artur Vieira. At Colin Matiak in that Ford Mustang. So a little Camaro versus Mustang battle. That NASCAR BR number 4 car. Opening up a little bit of a gap here. The 13 car maybe taking a run at him again. One little slip by the 4 car. Now 13 is going to be there. Paul Brown in third. Lucas Sinfer in the 4th position. Ismael Castro, how about that? Good run for him right now in 5th. He and Sean Jacobs battling it out. Jair Oliveira also in this mix. 2 laps to go. Oh, that 4 car was sideways right there. He was sideways getting into the turn. The whippersnapper right behind in the 2nd position. The 13 car. Good run there for the 4 through the turns. Side-by-side action here. You see Ismael Castro in 5th. Jair Oliveira now in 6th. Sean Jacobs back to the 7th position. Good battling there. Oh, that 13 car might have made a little bit of contact with the wall. 13 might have hit the wall there coming off the turn. Coming down the front stretch, crossing the start-finish line. We're going to have 1 lap to go. The 4 car there opening up a gap there. I think the 13 might have boogered up his stuff there, smacking the wall. Looks like he's got a little bit of understeer there coming off the turn. The 4 of Artur Vieira. Down the backstretch, opening up a 0.6 of a second lead. Coming off turn 3. Should say into turn 3, around the short chute. Into turn 4. The 4 of Artur Vieira comes off turn 4, down the front stretch, and is going to take the victory here at the Yard of Bricks, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a race for Artur Vieira. How about this, man? Lucas Sinfer and Paul Brown battling it out to the finish. Lucas Sinfer down on the inside line. Paul Brown up high. Here's the 21 car. Getting around that 77 car and taking that position. Good battle there between the 21 and the 77. The 21's going to take that spot, so a good battle there. How about that, huh? The 4-car of Artur Vieira, our race leader or race winner. That's awesome, man. That was a great race there. Just a great battle there between the two of those guys. Good, clean racing, too. So good, clean racing, and congratulations to Artur Vieira on a big win here at the Brickyard. He's going to burn him down now, isn't he? So we're behind the wall. Hey, throw me the checkered flag. So Artur Vieira there gets the race win. Not much of a burnout there, Artur. We're going to have to work on that. We'll take a look at the final results, I believe. There we go. Artur Vieira gets the win. Colin Matiak finishes in second. Luca Senfer and Paul Brown battling it out. Luca comes out on top in the third position. Paul Brown battling back from a penalty there to finish fourth. Ismael Castro, what a good race for him, finishing in fifth. Jair Leveda, a good race there, finishing sixth. Sean Jacobs, seventh. Tim Lansberger finishes in the 8th position. Jose Carvalho finishes in 9th. Rogerio Santos finishes in the 10th position. In 11th, Jeff Sickles. Will Dunbar finishes in 12th. Givaldo Spindola, 13th. Lauren Stoppaward finishes in 14th. And Preston Hassel finishes in 15th. So congratulations to Artur Vieira on a big race win. We'll see how we're going here on maybe having a chat with Artur. I know sometimes that can be a little bit of a challenge here, and we'll see what we got. Oh, looks like Artur took off. Oh, Artur Vieira, hey! Well, I'm going to say this, man. Artur, some of those guys... you know, unfortunately, I don't speak Portuguese, and some of those guys, they all speak English better than I speak Portuguese. Let's just say that. But let me say congratulations to Artur. Next time, Artur, you got to hang around, and we're going to get JJ to do some translating for you, buddy. I see Artur there in the chat session. We'll throw that up. Oh, about that, Danilo in here as well. This is a nice broadcast. But congratulations to Artur, and I want to say congratulations also to Colin. I know Tim looks like might be the dad there in here cheering on his son. Awesome, but good job, those guys. Those guys did a great, just a great job all around tonight. We have two caution flags this evening. And congratulations to Artur Vieira. What a great race and a clean race between the two of those guys racing for the race win. So Artur Vieira gets that big race win. And I will say this, I think I can speak for him and how exciting it was to be able to come back and get that race win. After pit stops, he had to be a little bit nervous about how far back he was. Parabéns. How far back he was in the from Colin Matiak, but he did a great job of being able to run him down and catch the race leader, and then raced him clean too. What a great battle between the two of those guys. saved fuel and got along okay there. Hugs to all, and great race, Arthur, and congratulations to you, bud. Ismael Castro had a good race too. He's coming in the chat session too, so good to see him having a good race in that 70 car. Yeah, Danilo, buon noche, parabéns. We say thank you, obrigado, Danilo, for coming in. But again, great race for Arthur Vieta. We had a really good race here all around, and that's really what we've been having here at High Octane Racing League. That's why we got the drivers that we have here racing. It's because the racing's so good, and the drivers are very respectful, and we don't have a massive number of cautions. Well, we have 2 caution flags here tonight, and that's really kind of an unusual really to have even those. We've had so many like 1 caution races or caution-free races here at High Octane Racing League, and again, it speaks to the quality of driver that we have racing with us. Well, we got some more great racing coming up for you this weekend here at Phoenix Raceway tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, the IndyCar Racing Series, High Octane Racing League style. 200 laps at Phoenix, race number 3 in that 2020 season, and that will be live right here on TurnLeftTV. And then I'm going to get in the driver's seat a little bit later here for these Cup cars, the Stock Car 2018 mod, the Saturday Night Thunder. Do a little racing here at Indy, my home track. It's race number 6 in the 2020 fall season. So that'll be a lot of fun here at Indy in the stock cars. I really like the way that this setup works here at in the Cup cars at Indy. It really does feel pretty good. And I think of all the tracks we've been to, this one feels the best. So I'm excited about that. I want to say thank you so much to Paul Brown on his work with these setups, and all the guys that show up on the setup development nights to get us a good range of setups to use for these fixed setup races. So that's coming up tomorrow. I want to say thanks so much for coming out and joining me here on TurnLeftTV. I really appreciate you being here. Greatly, I'm honored that you would come out and watch the races here tonight. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I encourage you to do that. I think most of the people that comes out and watches these races are subscribers. And then also, if you'd like to make a donation, you can click on the link up in the banner of the channel. Share my videos with all your friends. Please hit the thumbs up button and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I don't know, man. But hey, thanks for coming in. I am honored that you would come out and watch races here. And also, thanks for supporting High Octane Racing League. We got some more in store for you. We got some things up our sleeve. So keep your eyes peeled for some more great racing coming your way, not only on TurnLeftTV, but from High Octane Racing League. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight here on TurnLeftTV. Thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations to Arthur Vieta for taking home the victory. Send me some Deguste burger. In the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. in the IndyCar Series. I'm out of here.